It fits well in my hand, lacking sharp edges. It is warm and dry, holding the heat of the earth. As I turn it around, it becomes smoother, leaving traces of a fine white powder that fills the lines in my hand, the lifeline, the headline, the heartline. This piece of chalk has no grain. I cannot tell how it lay in the ground, how it was built up layer by layer of once living organisms, creatures imprinted with a memory of a time passing through the Cretaceous period, a time of hills and mountains rising from seas, ending with extinction. A fragment of chalk, gathered from the eye of the white horse at Uffington, gathered from an eye which has for centuries stared up into a revolving sky. Your lithe, sinewy form, I have heard you galloping, your hooves hammering the downs, foal of Lascaux. I have stood with the long man high upon the hill's ridge, and surveyed the forested domain on the lower levels, where the deeper soil allows trees to get a root hold and establish themselves. I have stood with poles in hand, finding an alignment between the point left and the place yet to be reached. I have pitched my tent in the hidden hollows, in the valleys, in the dense, broad-leaf woodland, and woken at night to the sound of the sea, welling up from deep underground. The wind cuts my boat adrift as waves crash through the trees overhead. In a field somewhere, a fossil has been found. Fragments of flint, an arrowhead, a lime kiln, excavated on these undulating hills, where settlements were founded, industries forged. Stone Age, Bronze Age, Iron Age. How far it has travelled, that it should now come to rest in my palm as my inheritance. Each time I walked upon the downs, I left a layer of memory and identity embedded in the chalk. Scumble the surface of the downs and find it through gaps in the scrubby grass. It lies close to the surface there. I turn this fragment around in my hand. It reaches the tips of my fingers, and the tip of the chalk touches the ground. I make a mark, a line that will link the meridian points of my own history like a constellation of stars. I'm standing in a field, surveying the space around this point where my feet are taking root. The plough has drawn deep lines, musical staves through the earth, but has not revealed the presence of chalk. It has no place in this field, in the formation of this geology. This piece of chalk I brought here. It gleams against the dark, upturned topsoil and finds its place. The outline acquires form, pigment of ochres and earthen stains, add a richness of colour. The earth regenerates itself and absorbs all that is discarded. Its scent is the scent of decay, but a decay that nourishes life, encourages growth, and inspires a faith and belief in the industry of soil. I will draw a line in the earth, and here I will dig, and dig deeply, deep down through its many layers,